We can all agree that one of the main goals of going to school is to learn. But how can you learn if you're thinking about all the stress and anxiety that day to day life brings? It feels impossible to try and pay attention to lessons in school if you're suffering from mental health issues. This includes stress, which everyone knows is one of the main side effects of going to school. This is why schools need to be paying attention to students' mental health. Schools care about learning, so they should care about the well being of their students so that every student can succeed. A school in Dallas, Texas saw the impact that mental health has on students and decided to come up with a resolution. I will discuss in this speech why the resolution to this problem is supporting students with their learning and why other schools need to follow their lead. Momentous School is an elementary school located in Dallas, Texas, that has a curriculum called SEL, and that stands for Social Emotional Learning. The five concepts of social emotional learning are self awareness, self management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsibilities. Something that Momentous School incorporates in their day to day life is deep breathing, which can help a lot with stress and anxiety. And they also learn how their brain processes different emotions and situations. Three of the practices that cell learning does is using engaging strategies, having a welcome routine or activity at the start of the class, and encouraging optimistic closure. Another benefit of starting to include the cell curriculum in school at such a young age is that students learn how to share with others, and it can also help reduce bullying. It can also help the students be better with communicating with adults and other students. And sometimes, if a child doesn't know how to communicate with their emotions, it can create a lot of frustration for them. And it's important for children to learn that it's okay to talk about your emotions and how they feel. And SEL improves grades and also participation in class, which is helpful for teachers. There are studies that have shown that social emotional learning actually strengthens the relationship between students and the teachers. This is a very effective solution to help students with their mental well being because it is something that doesn't cost a lot of money to do. And schools are already tight on the budget that they have, so they don't have extra money they can use to create a new program for mental health. And even though it's something that schools should prioritize, it's hard for them to do so, and they're more likely to say no to helping students with their mental health if it costs a bunch of money. And this is a very cost effective solution to this pressing problem. And Education Week, which is a nonprofit organization, published an article discussing the cost benefits of social emotional learning. And the study that they did showed that for every dollar spent on the six common social emotional learning programs, a school received on average $11 worth of benefits in return. However, some people don't agree with including cell curriculum in their everyday school life. And in 2022, the Florida Department of Education actually rejected some textbooks because they included the cell curriculum. And some people think that the curriculum focuses too much on children's identity at such a young age, and other people think that it's trying to manipulate their children's emotions and feelings. But the organization Castle published an article that showed multiple studies reporting that students that participate in cell curriculum score higher levels of school functioning, which was reflected by students' test scores, attendance, grades, and homework completion. And the studies also show that the positive impact of cell had on students were long lasting and showed that their academic performance was higher than students who didn't use the cell curriculum. And when students do better in school and score higher on tests, it can help relieve a lot of stress surrounding school. And it also adds to their confidence of what they think they can achieve. It is clear that cell curriculum can be one solution to the large issue that mental health has on school and students. And there are many tests that have been involved that include many students that show the large benefit of this curriculum and how it affects their scholarly success and, most importantly, their overall mental well being.